Today we're going to change out the portal fluid. If you do not know, the Unimog has portal axles, if you will. And basically this is the axle here. Comes from the differential. And then there's a set of gears that connect to each other inside of here. And the axle that goes into the wheel itself is here. So it's a step down. So what this does is allows for more clearance. On a normal vehicle without these type of axles, this part of the axle would be here at this level. So the bottom of it would probably be right about here actually. So we're gaining all of this clearance underneath the truck. I guess these U1300s are known for having a small amount of space in here to hold fluid, so they can overheat and damage can occur. So it's an issue. You kind of have to keep track of the temperature and make sure they're topped off regularly. So I was just going to top it off, but then I decided, hey, why don't I just drain this completely and refill it and see where we're at. Basically the way this is going to start, this is the drain hole right here, and these two are the check holes and fill for that matter. So we're going to take those off first, see if we can see in there and see what the level's at, and then we'll take this one off. We'll drain everything into this shaker, and then we'll be able to mark on here what level it's at, and then we can check all four of them and put a different mark on here for each corner, so we can kind of see how each one's performing, I guess, and just kind of which one maybe we should be keeping an eye on. Let's take these off first. I don't know how I'm supposed to see anything in there, but I don't. So we're gonna move on. So these are quite different. This one goes up top, and this one goes in the bottom. It's got a totally different center. Oh yeah, that's definitely a magnet. Alright, so this one has a magnetic center. I guess that makes sense. Collect any metal particles. So we're going to use this AMSOIL Severe Gear 75W140, and we're going to put it in using this giant syringe. Do 200 milliliters for now. See the two different bolts. This is the one with the magnet. This one has no magnet. This one goes at the bottom. It's the drain port. This is the fill port. Alright, we are going to mark this one. We're going to do left, rear. There we go. Because I'm going to flush this with a little bit of fluid, and that'll distort the amount. Alright, time to fill it up. There it is. At capacity. One done. Definitely some debris in there. Not sure if that's an issue or not. That's normal, abnormal. All right, well that went pretty smoothly. Here are the final measurements, as you can see here. Look like most of them, 3 of the portals had about roughly 250 milliliters in them, and then we had one, the right front, that had 350 milliliters in it, which is actually I think what they're supposed to be. So 3 of them were pretty low, about 100 milliliters, and one of them was about right. In fact, that right front one, when I opened it up, it started seeping from the check port, so that one was definitely full. So what I'll have to do is just continue to keep an eye on that. I was told later by somebody that it's easy to check them. Just use a bent Q-tip. You can kind of put it in there and check the level. So I'll do that, and just keep track of it and see where they end up. Next time when we do this, what I'll do is I'm going to run a magnet over all the debris that was in the bottom of the cup, just to see if any of it is actually metal. I couldn't really tell, but I didn't do anything with it before I cleaned it out, so I'll have to do that next time. If it is metal, then we've got some issues, and that's they'll have to be dealt with. Another thing I'm going to do is next time I'm going to switch to 75W-90, not 140. I'm pretty sure I was told 140 by the person I bought it from, but I'm questioning that now because I can't seem to find any emails that confirm that, and everybody else in the forums is using 90, so I think I'm just going to switch to that just to be safe. And the last thing I'm going to do next time, I'm going to order some new crush washers for all the bolts, for the check ports and the fill ports. So I don't see any leaking, so it doesn't seem to be a problem right now, but I'm just going to start putting new crush washers on there regardless. So other than that, that's it. I just want to thank everybody that has been watching the videos and subscribing. If you're not subscribed yet, please do so. And thanks for watching. See you next time.